All right, we're live. Let's go. Okay, cool. All right. Okay, so where was I? Yo, Tom, it's Chad. Work right now, can't stay, but want to stop in. Bro, it's good to hear from you, man. Fuck yeah. Yeah, dude, it's been, we're basically like rebuilding from the ground up. So there's a lot to do, but I mean, hopefully it's good when we get it all working. So, um, appreciate that, bro. Appreciate that, man. I remember when we were closing down the server, your post, dude, I would be going through the Discord channels, and every time I'd like hit that channel while I was scrolling through them, it would always have me dying, dude. Good to hear from you, man. Let's see. Inventory. Yo, Hunter. Um, Hey, Sugar Taylor, since I'm streaming, I can't have both GTA clients open. Could one of you connect to my server so I can test stuff?
I sure can.
Fuck yeah, fuck yeah. How's the audio, chat? Is it okay? I didn't listen to the stream at all. I just said fuck it. Okay. Let's see what's going on. So we got what? Group. Create group is working. Group. Create. Oh, I'm already in a group. I'm not in a group.
The same one as last night.
Yeah, so the link's always going to work. It goes off like the server key. Dragon, what's up? New Twitch, who this? Fuck yeah. I wish this chat would show me where you guys are talking from. I'm streaming on like Kick, YouTube, and Twitch right now. We're all over this bit. Sorry, I don't know if I'm allowed to swear. You think it shows a YouTube icon over YouTube comments? Oh, I think on the chat overlay it does. I'm using Lumia to stream. It's pretty crazy, but it doesn't show me who's chatting from where. Or could it? I don't think it can. Maybe I can cheese the restream chat. Let me see it. Chatting from nowhere? Pog. Wait. No, that wouldn't work. Wait, would it? Maybe that's kind of smart. Hold up. Can I read that? I can't read that. Okay. Maybe I can actually. Hold up. Too hard to read. Okay. Way too hard to read. Oh, wait, yeah, I can. Okay. Fuck yeah. Can we pop this out too? Settings. Okay, we'll see if this works because this is a million times easier. Okay. Bear with me. I'm dealing with CAPTCHA from hell right now. Oh my god, bro. Okay. I think we might actually be pogging. Dragon, can you say something in chat, please? My test chat. Chat. Yeah, here's a fresh link.
Thank you.
Oh, that should work. Oh, this might be on my other key. That might be why. Hold up. No, I had people in here last night.
Yeah. Oh wait, no, that was the night before I was in that one.
Yeah, I didn't have to send Hunter any link or anything. Yeah, fuck yeah, this works. This works. Okay, this is actually epic. If you, I don't know, Hunter, what you're doing, but if you want to connect and just AFK in here, I don't know why. Group. I'm already in a group. I'm not in a group. Why would you say that to me? Okay. You got me. TY, TY. Oh, I know why. Set alias. And then whenever you whenever you set your alias, try to do it just lowercase, please. Okay, so why is that printing null? This worked last night. It's kind of weird. Okay, so now it works. I have an alias. Okay, so I gotta add some debugging in here for if we try to create a group without an alias. So I'll go in here, create group, and then that's gonna call init group. So I think up here, oh, it should. If player. We're going to do local player state equals thank you. Local source equals source. Okay, and then what we'll do is we'll reference player state instead, which should help us shorten a lot of this. Okay. Oh my fucking god, he's bussing it down. My keybinds are so fucking scuffed. Okay, so whoever's in here, if you have not set an alias yet. Actually, wait, can I just clear? Group clear. Okay, ensure groups. Group create. Still giving us the wrong error. So why are we not getting our... Okay, we're going to print player state alias. Oh, we're trying to index a nil value. Okay, that's probably why. Line 120. So that's going to be... Oh, okay, I'm silly. Typo. Still getting the wrong error. Okay, so now it is correctly giving me nil. Why wouldn't this be working? It is nil. Yeah, I'm just looking at the wrong debug code. The alias equals nil. Work. Yo, what's up, Kay? How's it going? I finally did it. I listened to you guys. I did it. I hope the stream looks okay. What kind of upload am I using right now? I can't even tell. Actually, wait, we can't tell. Hold on. Task manager. Process. I'm only using like, that's actually not bad. I'm only using like 25 megabits to stream on 3 platforms. It's crispy? That's good. Yeah, I'm only streaming at 6500K. Okay, so we're going to print like a spray from it. Dude, that sounds... Not that I would ever smoke weed in a million years, but if I did, that would sound really good right now. Okay, so... What's the console telling us? It's true. Okay. It's still giving me the wrong error. Why would it do that? Maybe it's in this command. Oh, I see. Because I'm dumb. Okay. So when she's group, I guess that's not a very good way to show that, but okay. So it's just my error logging was bad. I'm dumb. Okay. Perfect. Okay. Whoa, chill. For those of you that haven't had a chance to see that, I guess I'll turn my game audio on and make it a little more immersive. This is the banking system we're using. Feels very nice and snappy. I don't know if you can tell by but the UI is like super nice. Feels like just very, very good to click around in here. Very epic. Very cool. What a sound. Schmoove. Yep. Yeah, we've even got our like arena server stuff on where you can like... So we got some pretty nutso recoil on this thing if you don't do anything with it. Very cool, very cool, very cool. Okay, so I think last night we got we got the groups working. So Taylor, if you could do /group and then it's the command set alias, a space, and then whatever you want your alias to be. And if you could just make it lowercase, please. And then we'll try adding you to the groups. I want to be able to remove everybody from groups and then have it so you guys can remove yourselves. And then once we have that, I mean, functionally, like the group management kind of works. Like I can destroy my group, I can add members, you can leave. I think maybe the only thing would be that like I'd want to maybe do a callback where you have to like accept an invite. But that could just be a feature that we add on later, just in the interest of like getting this done quickly.
Set it as 12.
Chwo. Okay, so we got Hunt and Chwo. Okay. So we got, okay. Okay, group. Group create. And just like, so you guys are aware, like this is not how you're going to actually interact with groups. This is more just like, it's like for dev tooling, because like this is ultimately going to be an app on your phone. So we don't have the phone in yet, and I also haven't written the UI for that. We're just kind of doing functionality right now. So very pog either way. Okay, so we got a little more debugging. I'm going to commit that actually. Fixed error when creating group without an alias. And if any of you guys are working on OX Core right now on another server, you can see all my code on my GitHub. There's no links. There might be a link on, I don't know, somewhere. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll rename this to destroy group, and then we're going to rename this to destroy group. I think that's a little more accurate for what we're doing. So I'm going to do a destroy group /group. Just make sure this works. So now the two of you should still have your alias. If you check your F8, there's like a, it'll just be printing like every 2 seconds basically in your F8. It should show that you still have an alias, but your group is set to nil. Is that true?
Can you explain that?
So if you look in your F8, you should be able to see, it should say alias and group and be like printing it over and over again. So
It's there.
group should be nil and alias should be whatever your alias is.
Yep.
Hunter, yeah, okay. Also, if you want to hop in Voice Hunter, you're more than welcome to. This is like a scuffed stream. I don't really care. Okay. So destroy group is tested, working. Add member is tested, working. Needs feature invites. Not cool enough to see dev chat. Oh, mega lol. If you join another chat, I'll pull you in. Welcome.
Don't you?
Okay. Okay, so now we'll have to do groups dot remove member equals function group ID member. Okay, so this should probably have some debugging messaging in here. We'll do that later. Something like that. Yeah, we'll do that. Member equals group.members, member alias. If member equals nil. Okay, everything's nice and instantiated. I don't think we actually need to do that. We'll skip that part. Okay, so how did I structure this data again? Group.members. .leader, okay. Okay, so what are we going to check here? We're going to see if we're just going to do some pseudocode. If player is not group leader, player. Okay, so first we should check if player.alias equals member.alias. Then removing self. Okay to proceed. Okay. If otherwise, if or player state.alias. Okay, so this looks good. Horsham, thank you so much. I don't know why there's double alerts going on. Oh, I think I set this up and I never actually used it. Okay, hold up. Chatbot. Perfect. Okay. right. Oh no, I think we do have to do a nil check. Great. So this will be expecting a status code and then a error message return. Okay, so let's see the actual. Okay. Because this will fail if either. So we can make this a little simpler. If not. So this will evaluate to true if they're not the leader. And then this one will evaluate to a dozen equals. York, what's up, my guy? Welcome, welcome. Kill, thanks for the follow, my guy. Welcome. Okay, so I think we should have this working now. This seems like it's going to do, if member equals nil. Okay, we'll do some checks up here. Spam you with info, bad. If return false, no. Clean up the trailing space. So if member alias is nil, that means that we didn't pass it. But no, we would check this at the command level, so I don't think it's really important that we check it up here. Thank you for the follow, Dragon. Appreciate you. Okay, we probably want to set this up here. This is what we want to be checking up here. Sweet. Okay, so we might make this debugging a little bit better in the future, but I think for now this is probably fine. So, and then this should be return true, comma, removed. What the fuck is the Lua string replace? I think it's G's. Can we do this a better way? Thanks for the follow, McSwifty. Appreciate you. Dot. Thanks for the follow, Hunter.
No problem.
Oh, that's what we want. Okay. Why is Stream Elements cooking here too? Oh my god. Hold up. Chatbot. Can we just turn this thing off? Is it possible to just shut this shit off? Am I tripping? How do I shut this fucking bot off? Yeah, I'm confused. Oh, I have to switch. That's why. Okay. Amazing. Okay, I think it's string sub. Let's ask ChatGPT. I don't know how to write any Lua. How? Oh. Wait, actually, can I do it in Copilot? Hold up. Um, no, I don't really know how to trigger that. Okay, we're gonna do how to write a string replace in Lua. Oh, I forgot that Lua works like that. Okay, I'm silly. So it is going to be string.gsub, and the string is going to be removed %s from group. The pattern is going to be member alias like that. What's wrong with this? Return values function cannot be discarded. That should work. Okay. Sick. So now we have to just write a command to remove members. So this command works. 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 So we'll make group remove here. Okay, Copilot, I guess you're just not gonna do your fucking job today. No shit, it just wrote that whole fucking thing for me. Okay, cool. Okay, so we're getting error back here. Maybe we'll change this to message. We'll do a message, and then that's gonna be. Bells, thank you for the follow on Twitch. Welcome. Title is gonna be remote. No, we'll just do simple. We'll keep this simple. We'll do message. Fuck yeah. Okay, cool. So. Okay, so we're going to be looking for args1 is going to be the group ID. We're already going to pass that, so we don't care about that. So we'll just be asking for the alias to remove. And then we're automatically going to pass the group as local player state equals local player dot state. Believe it or not. And then we'll do player state dot alias dot group. Do args1 or actually we'll do alias and then alias. And then we'll get rid of this. Local alias equals args1 or players date dot alias. Okay. Okay, so we're going to do a group create. Oh, there's probably an error somewhere that broke it. No? Nil value global group, server Lewin on line 95. Excuse me? Okay, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. What the fuck? There's nothing on line 95. What is on line 95? It just... Oh, it's groups. I used the wrong object. I'm stupid. Okay. So... create... we're going to do group create. Group created. We got an ID. Love that. And then we'll do group add. What do you think, Hunter?
I do in fact have a new
Hunt.
group now.
Okay, so Hunter's in there, / group. Remove. Did I take your group away?
Still in the group.
How about now? Oh. I'm a fucking idiot. I didn't register a callback. It's not going to work. Okay. We're doing the callbacks like underscores for some reason. Remove member. Okay, so here we're passing source, group, group ID, and member alias. Okay. Appreciate that, Kel. Okay, so here we just want to check if the group's nil. I think that's probably good. No valid group. I want to do a little bit of protecting here. If member... Okay. So it should work now. No errors. Okay, group add hunt.
Group joined.
Yep, I joined.
Okay, I don't think I removed you there.
Nope, I'm still in it.
Okay, so something's not working properly. Okay, time to debug. So I can probably minimize these right now. I don't really care about them. So we're just gonna check that this is getting everything correctly. Okay, so first of all, we'll see if that works, and then yeah, and then just what got me into coding originally. So funny story. I actually used to work at a telco up here in Canada, and I was in like a consumer retention department, and one of my coworkers bought a book off Amazon. It was like the O'Reilly intro. I think I still have it. It's like O'Reilly or like the fuck is it? Oracle? No, it wasn't O'Reilly. It was an Oracle like intro to Java book. And this was back when I was like I knew nothing about programming. And so I didn't really know that JavaScript was not as like superset or subset of Java, that it was like totally different. So he had it and he was like, yeah, he's like, he's like, I'm trying to fuck with it, but he's like, I'm really having a hard time. He's like, if you want to check it out, man, he's like, I'm going to put it down for a bit. So I didn't take it home from work. So I just like borrowed it off of his desk or whatever. And so I was reading it. So I wanted to go home and I was like, yeah, but I could learn this shit online. So I went and looked up Java and then like JavaScript somehow. I was like, learn Java. And then it was like, did you mean like learn JavaScript? So I started a Codecademy or free Code Camp course on, I was like, you know what, we'll start with this. And then, or no, sorry. I was looking at Java and then it was very overwhelming because like Java is a compiled language and like you need the Java runtime on your computer. I'm sure you guys have all downloaded Java at some point to run a program. And I just like was like, yeah, fuck this. So I thought, well, I kind of like the idea of coding, but I don't like that I have to do all this shit to like get it to work. So I thought, well, I can just do HTML in the browser. And so that I started with HTML and then like that there's a ton of courses on HTML. So then like once I kind of got, and it's very cool because you get like once you're using VS Code, like if I was working on an HTML project, every time I hit save, it refreshes my browser automatically. I've ever made Minecraft mods? No, actually I set up a Minecraft server just for fun, but I was thinking about maybe one day like modding it a little bit to make it kind of like you could do like mini games or whatever, kind of like you log into my Minecraft server, which is like a hub, and then like you go to a portal and it like generates you a mini game, like microservice server to play in with your friends. So it like dynamically generates these things. So that's like in the far, far, like, you know, way distant future, you know, when I'm like long beyond 5M, because I just like don't have any time to do that right now. So yeah, I started learning a little bit of web development, and then that got me into JavaScript, which is like where I know like HTML and CSS are technically Turing complete, but like you don't really feel like a programmer writing HTML. I'm like, sorry if that's, you know, like a hot take or anything, but I didn't feel like a programmer. So once I started getting into JavaScript, which is like we're using loops and like logic and math and all this stuff, I was like, okay, like now we're writing some code. And it was very fulfilling that I could create websites that weren't just like documents. Like they actually dynamically, I remember one of the first projects I did on my CodePen. I'll see if I can dig it up actually. Maybe it's the link to my GitHub. Let me try it. See if I can maybe show you guys one of my very, very first projects. Do I have any pens? I might actually. Yeah, actually, I do have it. Does this API still work? It does. Yo. Okay. Let me, yeah, this is pretty cool. Let me fuck around with this profile. It's got like a lot of my personal info on it. How do I edit my profile here? I guess I can't change my username. Oh, maybe I can. Oh, here we go. Yeah, wow, this is a God, this is like where I was like learning how to code here. Yeah, if you guys want to check this out, this is my original like CodePen that I like. This is where I learned like how to code. This is from Free Code Camp. A lot of the APIs and stuff are broken now, but like this is like this is literally like the first couple things I coded. Yeah, it's like all the code's like busted as fuck now because the APIs are dead. But
Lore unlocked.
yeah, this is actual Tom lore. So yeah, and then that kind of led to me like learning Node.js. Over the years, I've learned like Ruby on Rails. I've learned PHP and WordPress. I am learning some Rust right now. A little bit of Python. I use PowerShell and C# at work. And then Lua for 5M, TypeScript for 5M. Yeah, I don't know. It seems like a lot, but like once you know one, like I learned PHP in like 3 days. So it's like not to like flex or anything. And like I wasn't good in 3 days, but like once you learn like a JavaScript or a Python or a PHP, like learning something else, like learning Lua, like it was so easy. Like learning Lua is like one of the easiest things I think I've done as a programmer. It is so simple. And like, yeah, there's stuff that I'm still learning today, but Sugar, thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. Is the TTS coming across when people are following? I don't know. I can hear it. Well, I can hear it, but I don't know if you can hear it.
I haven't been hearing it. Wait.
It doesn't come up on the
I have
stream.
the audio one because I'm fucking.
Not
good.
sure. You don't hear it? Oh, fuck. Guys, what the fuck? Okay, hold up. Can't get Twitch notice to work? Listen. No, I think it's like the chat plugin, probably, if I had to. I don't know why the chat's doing this. It should be, I don't know why I'd be able to hear it and you guys wouldn't. Chat source is working. Yeah, it still shows up in here. Let me try something. Hold the fuck up. Okay, we're just going to keep spamming this. I just want to test something. Oh my fucking god. It's not... The audio's not coming through the right source. That's why. Stanley Morris. James's brother. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so it's like coming through my desktop audio, not the chat, because it should be coming through as the chat. Why the fuck would it not come through as the chat? Why is this platform testing me already? Let me try this one more time. Yeah, it comes through like the wrong. Let me see what audio device it's playing off of. What's this? Hey man, what's up? Working on GTA. Okay, I'm just gonna test this alert. Sorry for spamming your shit, sugar. Oh, it comes from the streaming software. Fuck, not OBS. I just assumed it would come from the chat box source like this one, but it doesn't. Hold up, guys. Application audio capture, Lumia. We're gonna grab Lumia, which is here. Okay. And now we don't really care about this. Okay, we're gonna try one more time. Pray, guys. Can I get some prage, please?
Fridge.
Thank you, thank you. Okay, last time. Dragon, don't say that. Don't be like that. Don't say that. Okay, you ready?
Sugarbs is now following on Twitch.
Did it work? It worked. LFG. Okay.
Looking for group?
Yeah. Group. Whoa.
Ready
Kinda
to
true.
10 man, 25 man?
Yeah, looking for like LBRS. Need a paladin.
Spicy.
It's funny because I'm working on the group system right now and it's working. Sneak peek on the little recoil system. Check this out. So it's very like Counter-Strike-esque recoil. Very cool. Can't take credit for that. That was Linux that did that, but it's epic. I can't take credit for this though. Gotta do a little tweaking on the 50 so it reloads, but I mean like a gun like this, like when you start bussing, the recoil is pretty cooked. Like we're kind of working on right now, like, I want to add some like horizontal sway to the recoil, so like it randomly kind of kicks left and right a little bit. It's kind of like in my backlog of backlog shit that I have to do. It's like the recoil's good. I think we can just tweak it a little bit later on. I'm just kind of like at a stage right now where I'm trying to like just bust it down and get through as much shit as we can as fast as we can. To like get like a somewhat complete feeling server, and then it's like once it's like, okay, well, we've got the pieces. Like you can be a cop, you can send someone to jail, there's stuff to do in jail, you can get a job, like your job works, you can start a business, the business works, like, you know, you can take your car to a mechanic shop, the mechanic shop works, you can customize your shit. And like we have a lot of that. Like let's do Remus. So like right now vehicle keys works, right? So like lock the car, door lock doesn't work, unlocks, it works now. This car's mine, and it turns the, but I can shut the engine off, and now yeah. So there's a little bit of tweaking to do about like having it lock your shit so it doesn't automatically turn the engine back on. But small thing. Like car keys are mostly working besides that. What else is there? Oh, there's a car menu too. I was trying to show that. And like once you have a car menu working, it's really just like put some steps in between that and like I think it's, what is it, preview. This isn't the final menu. We have like a big update for it. But like you can, you know, it all works. Like you can do all this stuff to your car. We're not gonna have armor or anything, but you know, save it. You can paint your car. You can use hex codes if you want, like, you know, you can do the RGB is fucking bugged. Okay, I didn't know it was bugged, but yeah, I mean, and then if you like back out of here, it like doesn't save certain changes. Oh, here we go. Now the engine's working. So I have to press K to turn it on, and then if I press K again, the engine shuts off. And like I'm pressing W, you can't. Maybe you can hear it, but it's not. The car's not going forward. So, like car keys work. Like the mechanic stuff, like mostly works. Like the banking system works. Like, can one of you guys come over here? I don't know where you guys are.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Just if you want to come to Legion or whatever. I just want to show off the inventory. So normally, the fuck is it? Tab, I think. So, trunk inventory. You know it. You love it. I'm gonna look in here. Can you take the water out of the trunk, Hunter?
Mm-hmm.
Should be tab.
You're still in the trunk.
It's
I
blocked.
can't seem to access.
The trunk's blocked right now.
Yeah, I can't get in there.
Oh, I must have rolled it back to a different branch. Okay, sorry guys. The there's a testing branch of the inventory right now. Can you open it? Like keep it open.
No, I can't. It's only opening like my inventory. Is it locked or something?
No, it shouldn't be. Unless it is. No, it's not locked. There's different buttons for the thing. I think it should be tab or like F2 or something.
Maybe I changed the button. Let me look.
Because it should like you should open the trunk when you do it. It should be like inventory secondary or something in your keybinds. Keybinds are totally scuffed right now.
Oh yeah, I'll have to look for secondary because I took away that keybind. Oh yeah, I got it. It's K for me now.
Okay.
My water.
Okay, can you put it back in?
Boop.
Can you stay in the inventory, please?
Yep.
So just tell me what you see.
You're moving the money around. Moving the water, moving the money, moving the money, water, money. Money's now stacked. Money's gone. More money, other money, water gone.
So, this is pretty uncommon, but we do have like... Did I break the water? I think I might have broke the water. I don't know why the use in the water's not working. Everything else is working, but we'll do one. Was it burger one? Just make sure like the eating burger's working. Okay, yes, the items do work. Fuck yeah. But yeah, so we got synced inventories, and that's not just things like in trunks. So if I put this water on the ground, if you walk up here and open your, I think if you just open your inventory standing on me.
Yep.
You see the water, so can you pick it up?
I do. My water.
So yeah, it's real time. 5M runs on a single thread. So just kind of like in general, 5M server only runs on one core at a single time. So we have those operations running in serial instead of in parallel. So what happens is if somebody were to try to grab the water ball at the same time like you would to duplicate something, what's going to happen is whoever just has the lowest ping and whoever did it first, basically, like if even hypothetically we grabbed it at the exact same like millisecond or like fraction of a millisecond, it uses Unix time, but like fraction of a millisecond, it would be whoever has like the lowest ping is going to be the one that gets it, and the other person's request gets invalidated because like the item ID that they're trying to pick up has already been removed out of that inventory, so there's no way it can duplicate it. Like it's just not possible to do it. So the concept is still being kind of tested, but like just theoretically, it's just simply not possible to do it right now, which is like very very exciting. I've never seen that before, or if I have seen it, it was like totally fucking scuffed, and you could just like abuse the fuck out of it. So yeah, very cool shit. Okay, so we now have a callback, I believe. So this should possibly work. So we're gonna try ensuring the group. We lost our group. I'm going to group create. Group add. Okay, we got an invalid request there and an invalid request there. Okay, alias hunt. So the group is working. So we're good here. And then what's happening when we get into this callback? So let's do a quick print here. Thank you, Kay. I appreciate that. We'll do print source group. I just want to make sure everything is getting all passed to the callback correctly. So we'll just do CB. Cool. I'll just do that again. Okay, so we've got her added. And we got an invalid request. So we're getting sources my ID, the group ID, and the alias is coming through. Okay. Print JSON.encode group. Yeah, I don't really care about indenting it. So we're happy this works. Let's try that again. Wipe the groups. Then we're going to do group create, group add. And we're getting another invalid request. So this contains all the members. Okay. And we're getting an invalid request. So where is that? So that must mean we're making it past this, which that's great. So now we're up into the function here. Invalid request. So it must be my logic, I guess. So we're going to do print. And then we're going to print matching alias, not layer state. We want player state. Okay. So covered all our bases here. I don't think we really need to keep printing this. So we'll shut that off. We will ensure the groups. We'll create a group. We will add her. We will remove her. And we're getting invalid requests again. So not leader. Is it cool if you post a Discord link? Actually. Yeah, fuck yeah. Yeah, I got a bot. I did that. Kind of epic. Okay, so very epic. So why would the aliases match? Oh, wait, they don't match. Oh, that's why. I did the logic wrong. I'm so silly. Okay. This should work. Group create. Group add. Taylor, did it remove you from the group? Like, are you still on the list?
Let me check.
Sure.
It says I'm a part of a group, yes. It's like RA.
Okay, so it didn't remove you. Oh, we got a script Lua error. So on line 93. Attempt to index a nil value. Oh, maybe I think I might have changed this to member.source. Did I do that? No, I left it as Sid. Okay, Sid should work. That could be why. Some members. Okay, let's try that again. That's nil. That would probably be why. So maybe it's when I'm adding you to the group, it's not registering your SID. That's probably it. So we're going to groups.add member. Oh, so up here I'm doing it as source. Okay. That would be why. So there I'm doing it as source. So I'm going to change it down here and create group from SID to source. It's up here in a init group. Okay, that should fix it. Oh, I didn't update this. Okay, now it should work. Okay, group remove. Okay, do you still have a group, Taylor?
Nope, it's removed.
Let's fucking go. New feature. Okay.
That's fucking huge.
So there is some cleaning up to do. The code's pretty fucking brutal, but you know, that can be June Tom's problem. So okay, so we got to remove some of these. It's there exactly. Okay, so we're not really concerned with this. That printout was disgusting. June Tom. Yeah, like me in 2 weeks. Um, um, okay, ChatGPT. How do I use string inserts? No, we don't want that. Okay, try again. I have a string. Oh, it's string.format. That's what it is, not gsub. Okay. Try that again. Group create. Group add. Group add. Let's. It's okay. So it's giving me 2 alerts there. That's a little strange. Oh. Okay, so I think what we can do is we can do this. And then we'll update this. I'm fucking with the wrong code here. Oh, we can't use error though. We gotta use message. Okay, so I have to get done anyway. Okay, group add. Let's fucking go.
Absolute crack.
Okay, so that is group management in a nutshell. I don't know. Part of me is like make a UI for it, but then part of me is like, no, waste of time, waste of time, waste of time, waste of time.
UI could be like a whole like future Tom pass through.
I mean, it's like it will have a UI, but like it's meant to be a phone app. Like you're supposed to be able to do all this on your phone, so it's like there's no phone for me to code the UI into right now. So it's like, what's the point? Like if I'd be making I'd be making a menu. I mean, maybe it'd be good to do it so you can use the standalone. Like if you don't have the phone script that I'm writing it for. But I think that's maybe like something to worry about when it's like all good. Great question. Cool. And then if we head over to GitHub doc, oh, not GitHub, GitHub. I'll go to my GitHub. Did I not put it? Oh, I think I put it out on the MetaFirst repo. GitHub. So if any of you guys are curious and you want to see my code, you can see it there. Okay, for some reason my YouTube stuff isn't working. Let me figure that out real quick. Where's YouTube? There we go. Okay, cool. So that's working. Thank you, Blue Knight. Okay, so next up is going to be, maybe what we'll do is we'll rename this to be management.lua. No, we'll just keep it all in one file. It'll be clogged as hell. Okay, so the next part is going to be prototyping how, like how we interact with stuff basically as a group. So I got to think of like a simple way that we can do that. What would be like a simple way to interact with the group system? What would be an easy way to do that? Dude, I believe this would all be handled in another script. It's just like making my head hurt thinking about how I'm gonna do this. Okay, give me a sec. Okay, we're gonna do a. Oh, I did not want to do whatever that was. Which get ignored to put this in. Okay. That's fine. Okay, so we're gonna do new file dot get ignore. Then we're gonna do dot. That should work. Okay, so then if I create a new file, test dot. Should automatically be ignored. Maybe this is a better way to do it. Yeah, okay, that's how you do it. Okay. A little rusty with this. Amazing. So, for those of you who don't know, this is Excalidraw. It's very epic. I don't know why, but it doesn't have dark mode on here. Okay, so we kind of have to figure out how to. So let me grab my data model that I wrote up here. Okay. Where's my Excalidraw? Okay, so the group has two states that it kind of lives in here. Can I actually copy this? Will this work? Okay, definitely not. Okay, so what do we have here? I got and then within groups, we're gonna have this is gonna be group.id as the key. And then within group.id, we're gonna have members. Members is gonna be alias. Under alias, we're gonna have, I think it's server ID, character ID. I guess the other thing is we'll have to check. Oh fuck, we'll have to do syncing. So if you disconnect, it rejoins automatically. Okay, we can do that. So we'll probably do that before we move on, because like that's the persistence is a pretty important part of all this stuff working. So. Wait, what's that? What'd you say? Oh, W. Okay. So it's gonna be a number, and then leader is gonna be a Boolean Okay, and then besides members, we're gonna have another thing at this level, which is status, which is another table. Okay, so we're gonna have an activity. Okay, so then we'll have up here, we have another table, which is... So group list is just going to be a... Okay. Okay, I'll put some little notes on here, like what are we doing all this for? So this is going to be a used for tracking. Okay. Maybe this isn't, like maybe it'd be better if we just iterated through groups, like did a for loop, but that can be something I decide later. Okay, so this is kind of our data model right now. Hold on a sec. Okay, cool. Cool. It's Red TV, me when I code. Actually true. How you been, bro? It's been a minute. It's been a minute since the good old Fortnite days, bro. Children trying to graduate. What the fuck? Sick, bro. But honestly, I've just been working. I work at Enterprise IT now, and I do this. That's about it. Okay, so data modeling here. Activity stage. And then there's one other thing. Activity complete. God damn. I don't know what that is. Sounds like it pays well. No, I get paid like shit. If I got paid nicely, I'd be driving a Bugatti. And I mean, yeah, basically. So, but I don't. So, yeah. Instead, I have to try to make a 5M server to scam people with so I can make money. Right, guys?
Yeah, right, man.
Yeah. Which in itself is a funny joke. Like the amount of time that it takes to do this versus how much money I could possibly make. Yeah, it's a funny idea that it's a scam. That's funny. Okay. So, can you ever find the right servers? Well, congratulations, bro. Oh, you just quit. Yeah, I mean, it's mostly like a cesspool of dog shit, so.
Copy paste QB core servers.
Basically, yeah. Yep. Where did my music go, bro? Oh, are you still listening? Fuck you, man. Is the music too loud on the stream, or is it okay? Maybe too quiet, even. Oh, it looks like quiet as hell. Okay, that should be better. You still live in good old Canada? Yeah. Yeah, I do. I still live in Canada. I was actually looking at some jobs today. I'm applying for one over on the West Coast. I live in like the Midwest right now, so it's a developer job. So I'd be getting out of IT and going into software again. Which, believe it or not, I don't know. Believe it or not, I like to code. Believe it or not. He lives in buttfuck nowhere part of Canada, though. Okay, Dragon, chill, please.
All out and exposed.
It's like Canada's Detroit, okay? It's not buttfuck nowhere. Like Vancouver? Yeah, like orbiting Vancouver, I think. You have no chill? Yeah. You're lucky I'm not finna about to dox your ass right now. Okay, so here's kind of where I'm not sure what to do to test this. Well, actually, no, I guess we have to do the player joining and stuff. That's going to be fun to test. I mean, we could probably do it with just log out. We don't have to like have you actually drop. It's low key. It low key is like Detroit of Canada. No, high key is like Detroit of Canada, bro. This place is a shithole. Okay, so we're going to go check out what's the event that gets passed when you disconnect. So what I'm thinking we can do here is with the data model, because the group, so like, maybe I'll map this out a little bit more clearly. That looks like booty. Okay, so we got this. I don't like that color. We'll do blue. We'll do blue. So this is kind of an interesting concept. So like these things are called state bags. And they, imagine you're like a dude. Like this is your player in the game. With a gun or whatever. Sorry, not a gun. You're holding a boomerang. This is
It's still showing your game if you're.
Oh, is it not? Oh, there we go. Oh, that's it focuses another window when I do that. Interesting. Hold up. I don't know what window it's focusing when I'm doing that. Maybe here, I think I know what I can do. Scene switcher, and then we'll set the default to VS Code when it doesn't know what to do. I think that should work. Yeah, that's good. Okay. And then if we go to 5M, it switches back to 5M. It switches back to VS Code. Nice, man. Nice, man. Okay. Okay. So this is like your character and shit, right? Character. So you've got this thing that lives above your character. It's called a state bag. So what is the state bag exactly? So like the state's kind of cool. I'll give you guys a little coding tutorial here. So on any server, and this is kind of like any kind of network game you play, this is how it works. So you've got like your little gamer computer here, right? With your little mouse and whatever. Where you're playing GTA on this little computer. You feel me? The Buox. It's a Buox with a stand and string. Yep. So you've got your Buox here, and then like over here we've got our super epic server. Super epic server. So what has to happen is like anything that has to happen in the game, like for example, spawning a car, right? What happens is I did a command. So in the case of spawning a car, we did a command which did something. So the command sent a request. So this will be like the it's too small. So the command sent a request. The server then created the data of a car. Right. And it just is like data, not as anything else. The fuck? Okay. So you run the command and then it creates the car data on the server. I can't, it's not really gonna fit. So it creates the car data, and then what it does is it sends a request back to your game. And the request basically says spawn a car. Right? And you're probably asking like, well, why don't, like that seems like a lot of work, right? Like why would we do that? And it's because you can cheat on this. You can cheat and you could say spawn me as in Torno or something instead of a Sultan. So the reason why we have it go to the server is because the server, and normally like you don't just spawn the car, like it would check your garage or whatever. So normally all that would happen on the server where the server calls the database and then the database says, yeah, the car exists, here's its information. And then it uses that data to spawn the car, and then it sends that spawn car with data. And this is what makes it so your like customizations and upgrades and whatever all get applied. And then on your game, like what your game does at that point is your game actually, okay, we're gonna be doing this. Okay. At this point, this is where your game spawns the car. Chat, Peanut Gallery, are you with me so far? Do we still have everybody? Chat, you fucking idiots. Chat and the Peanut Gallery. Yeah. You went to go pet a cat. Okay, well you missed my fucking epic demonstration of how networked activities happen on it's context for what I'm about to fucking explain. But you can just look at this little graph and surmise what I was talking about. How about that? Huh? It's okay, right? So meet state bags. State bags are epic. Fuck you, first of all. I'm playing. So state bags, it wouldn't work for spawning a car, right? This is maybe a bad example for how to explain this. But what we can do is if we take this guy and move him up here, and then we get rid of, not you, but we get rid of you, and you, and you, and you. So what we can do here is we have something here where it's like the client says, and this is like a real example here. So the client says, create a group. Create a group that can be called easily. That's a great way to describe it. So this says create a group. The server then generates, and this is like how this code works. Generate, we'll just say gen rand ID. So this will do, God, this thing is really annoying. So this will generate the random ID, and then it takes this random ID and it attaches it to the state bag. And it does so as player ID dot state dot group in this case. So maybe it's more accurate if we attach it here. And then this is kind of like also a state bag. So the nice thing is that the client can reach out to the state bag and say, hey, what group? What group? Talking like Twitch chat. What group? Right. So it'll drop that. And then because it doesn't have to ask the server, there's no latency on that. It doesn't hit the server at all. There's no performance hit. And so the server the state bag can just reply with the information from here. It's after midnight. Your brain's decided to go to sleep. Okay. Well, you can watch the VOD, I guess. And then same thing with the server. The server can also do this. The server can access the state bag. And we can also make it so certain things on the state bag are like server only. So I can make this so that way the client, if the client tries to update this and the client tries to say, hey, my group's actually this, what we can do is we can actually just block that. That's not what I wanted. We can block that and be like, no, fuck you. You can't do that. Which is like, this is how we secure things so people can't cheat. It's one of the ways. So there's many, but this is one of them. So I hope that gives you all some context for how state bags work. So what we have now, I'm going to move this out of here. So what we have is when you disconnect, you have a state dot group and a state dot alias. Now these should stick with you even if you disconnect. Now that part, I'm not sure if it's going to do that. So we're going to try it right now. Let's see what happens. Why did my bed change? What the fuck? Okay, so clearly what's happened here is that my state bags have not automatically resynced. So that's something we'll have to manually be creating, is like resyncing the state bags. But I should still have keys to this. Yeah, so I still have keys to this, but that's because I put a lot of effort into making it do that. And I have kind of put some forethought into the rest of this so that way we can make it do that as well. So when you reconnect, it just automatically puts you back in the same group you're already in. So theoretically, if you were in the middle of robbing a bank, for example, and you disconnected, you could reconnect and just resume what you were doing is kind of the goal. How do I use the store? There should be a store here, I think. I guess I can't change my ped in here. Okay. I guess this ped menu doesn't save, which is fine. Okay, back to being Michael. Okay. So let's figure that part out because that part's pretty important. So our goal now is we have to resync our groups with our player when they reconnect. And what is going to be the easiest way to do that? We could attach character ID. There's a couple ways you could do this, I guess. Maybe we don't want to save it to the database. I don't think there's really any value in doing that. Oh shit, Hunter, you boosted meta first. Thanks, bro. Double boost. Okay, dope. Okay, so player, there's going to be some events like player. Yeah, I guess we don't really have to do anything if the player unloads. Because the group leader can just kick them if they take too long. So I don't think there's any reason we should bother like doing auto removal. Like that's probably only going to cause issues for us. So the next thing is like, how do we traverse this group object to figure this out? So Church Compound, thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. Okay, so can I do... Okay, so I'll have to make a server command, which is like no big deal. I'm sure there's a server native for this. Okay, we'll do this down here. Yeah, I don't think there's any reason to have... Oh, it can be restricted even on the server. Interesting. Okay. So this command is going to be... We'll just call this test1. I'll call it T1, just make it short to type. And then we're just gonna do something basic with this. We're gonna do print test. And then we'll see if this works. So we'll go in here and ensure M1 groups. Okay, so my server command's working, so I don't even have to tab back into the game, which is pretty epic. So we're gonna do print. We're gonna do print groups, I think, and we're gonna do JSON dot encode, and then we'll do groups. Or am I doing group list? I think it's group list. Yeah, groups is the object. Okay. Which I'll have to rework my data model here a little bit. Awesome. Okay, and then we'll document this up here. Okay, cool. Okay, so yeah, let's see what happens when we do this. So we will do okay. Can one of you do the group create command? And then add me to it. My name's Tom, like my alias. Awesome. Cool. So we're going to do T1. Okay, so now we have a good idea of what our data object looks like a little bit, so we can kind of start playing with this. You did add me. At least I think you did. It says adding member Tom. Oh, I haven't set my alias. Group. Okay, if one of you wants to try that again, yeah.
There you go.
Cool. Okay, so that worked. Okay, so let's run that command again. Okay, so here we can kind of see our data model that we're playing with. Like this is what how the group works. So if we wanted to traverse this, we would have to... I'm just going to do this in a notepad that you guys can't see because I'm feeling mean right now. Okay. So if we iterate over the groups, it should give me the ID. So, okay. Local list equal group list. Because we're not going to be updating this here, so it's probably faster to instantiate it so it's in memory. And we're not calling it from like out of scope here. So if we do... For in I don't remember how to do regular Lua loops. How to do simple for loop in Lua. For I equals 1, that's for I not comma is equal. Sorry for yawning, guys. Okay, so we're not going to print that nasty object anymore. Maybe for testing, I'll just recursively add people back into the grooves. Oh, it's going to be really annoying. Never mind. Okay, great. We're going to do T1. Why is my loop not running? Maybe we don't do it local. Okay. Okay, so that's giving us a table. Okay, so let's try that. Okay. So maybe we just can't iterate over this because I'm not using keys like that. Interesting. Okay, so we'll do 4 KV pairs. Yeah, we'll do that instead. So this should iterate through each group, and then we do... So this is going to iterate over every group. So we're looping through the groups that exist, and then for underscore, comma... Maybe we'll give this more app names here. Okay, so if we did... The key is going to be group name, group in pairs list, print group name, and then group. Okay, so I didn't camel case that. Okay, let's see if this works now. Okay. So now we can loop over the groups. Could you make a group, Hunter? Okay, so now if I loop over this, it'll give us the first group, which is Hunter's group, and then it'll give me my group, which is the one that Taylor's in. So W. Okay, so we can do that. That's good. Basic stuff. My source is still 4. But it's not going to update that when I reconnect. So what we want to be doing is... Okay, I think maybe the easiest way to do this would be to create a... Hey, you know what? Louis is really fast. I think it's okay if we do that when people reconnect. That's fine. So we want to use the... data.trid object player. Okay. And then we're going to get rid of these because we're happy with all these. Great. So now, Hunter, can you create a fresh group for yourself?
Yes.
Thank you. Okay, so if this works, then I should be able to reconnect and I should be able to grab my new source out of here. So let's relaunch 5M. Chat, I hope you guys are doing well. I appreciate your attending this dev stream. Hope it's been educational, informational, inspirational, sensational, motivational. Okay, so now if I run T1, it's going to grab my new server ID. Perfect. Okay. So then what we can do so this is where we'd want to do local okay, that's good code, I guess. We'll do local player source equals player dot source. That or nil's redundant. Current group equals group. There's no reason to grab the group name. Could even do something like this, do underscore group, and then we can just do local group equals underscore group. Okay. Don't there's any point in tracking the group name. Actually, we do need the group name. Okay. So we will do... We can just access it like that. So we can do... Group list dot group name okay, so we've updated you in the group list. Now we need to assign the group again. If no, because this is only a run when the player joins. There's going to be a better way to do this. I think I'm making this way too complicated. I think maybe it would make more sense to just do this on the client. Okay, so we're gonna do for group name, comma. I don't think there's a point in doing that. Okay, do this and then local group equals underscore group. Okay, player source dot state set alias true notif one local. This is gonna be alias set. Okay, so Thank you, Honorables. Appreciate you. Welcome to the stream. Oh, that's strange. My chat's not syncing. Huh. My kick messages aren't showing up automatically on the chat. Or are they? And I'm just a silly goose. Yeah, maybe this like doesn't support kick yet. Sorry about that, Kay. I wasn't paying attention to the kick chat. I thought it was just baked into this one, but for some reason it's not showing up. I'll have to figure that out for the next stream. It's kind of weird it doesn't do that automatically. Unless maybe it does. Unless maybe it does. Where's my dashboard? Oh no, it does show up. I'm just using the wrong chat. Good to know, good to know. Okay. So we'll stop using that one. Let's use this one. Okay, sorry about that, kid. I didn't see your kick messages. My bad. My bad. Okay. So... kind of drop this command, I think. And then we can... after the player selected a character, that is exactly what we want. So... oh, we automatically get char ID. That's so good. Okay, cool. That saves us a couple lines of code here. So we're going to do local source equals source. What's up? It's kind of busted. Respect. Okay, so if I'm not fucking stupid, this should just all work. So let's try it. Okay. Okay, could one of you create a group and then add me to it?
I got you, my friend.
Thank you, thank you. Nice, okay. So now we're definitely in a group. I'm going to quit my game. This is like the worst part about testing this shit is it takes so long to reload FiveM. But the nice thing is that if we we might be able to fire off some kind of event to the activity to That'll be another thing we have to do. Because what happens is there's like two things at play here. So there's like one, there's like the group. The group kind of is like what is used to track all the progress and reapply all the progress and everything. And then the second fold of this is that we have to have whatever script we're in. That also kind of needs to like catch you back up to whatever everyone else is doing. So let's say like if you're doing a Fleeka bank, right? If you have no progress, the only thing you can interact with is the keypad. And then what would happen is that it didn't put me back in the group. No. Bad argument number 1 to 4 iterator. Oh. That's why it didn't work. Okay. Okay. So we've got this now. Okay, so it's not going to apply them again until I load. We still haven't applied them again. Temps index new value global player. Oh, yeah. Okay, I got a good feeling this time. Hunter, are you still in a group?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, fuck. I didn't do that right. Fuck. You have to put some checks in there for the alias changing. It's gonna be annoying. Group create.
Group joined.
Gotta say, really glad I got that Gen 4 NVMe drive. It's definitely taking some time off these reloads. I gotta say, I'm pretty impressed with how well OBS handled streaming to 3 separate websites at the same time. Like, I've been live for 3 hours. We've done about 500,000 frames. I've dropped 120. That's less than 0.1%. So I guess when those 16 terabytes of SAS drives get here, I think I'm just gonna have my like stream record to that server, and then that way it's like I just have like a giant media library that's on like a gigabit connection to my computer that we could use to edit. And like if I really wanted to, I could, like let's say I was gonna have York or something like edit like a devlog for me or something. I could just say like, yeah, here, connect to this VPN, like have them VPN to my network, and then the VPN would have access to like a file share or something. It reapplied the fucking group.
Absolutely cracked.
Do you guys want to try it? Just like, just FA quit and rejoin. It fucking works! It fucking works! It fucking works! It fucking works!
Sorry, stream, but he woke any of you up.
I'm not sorry, actually. I'm glad. I'm glad you could.
You heard it here first.
right
Stream, go
off.
fuck yourself.
I'm glad you could bear witness. It would have been a big L to miss that.
Yeah, fuck you, chat.
Fuck you. Business as usual. Fuck you, chat.
Well, I hope the fuck you do.
Sugar.
So true. So slay. Oh, damn.
Would you look at that? I'm still in the group with my alien.
It worked?
Yes, sir.
Let's
With my
go.
alias and group and all.
Okay, you want a rampage for real? Oh, God. Guys, that's so big.
It's actually fucking ginormous, my friend.
I think I just nutted, bro. You are not shooting at me, about to die. Damn, it looks crazy. Look how ghoulish that looks. No NVE or anything. Couldn't imagine my game looking like this. Ugh. No reshade, no NVE? Is life even worth living?
Won't even live at that point.
Do we have any Fortnite dance emotes?
Fortnite.
Big what? Oh. It's big like when you, if you disconnect and rejoin, it automatically puts you back in your previous player group. Who wants some, huh? Is there a guy got out of his car and he's shooting at me?
What a fucking asshole.
I'm sure I got a rocket launcher.
Oh.
You want some of this? What's up, pussy? What's really good? We're also working on some stuff so that way, like, we have good first person in vehicles that's not exploitable like it was last time. What's going on? There's a little tease of the player death system. Normally the countdown would be a lot longer than this, but you can just respawn it. It's funny looking pillbox interior. But yeah, guys, I mean, we came out here to get the player group management kind of working. There's definitely still a lot of like hardening I have to do to make it so like what happens if I update my alias, because right now, like, it doesn't update your alias in the group. Like, that's a feature that has to get added, so we'll definitely have to do that. What happens if you get kicked from your group while you're offline? Well, I think that should already work. Like, I think that if let's say Hunter created a group and then added me, actually, you know, we can test that. We'll do group destroy. Is group destroy not wired up here? Oh, it's group remove. No, that should clear the group. $189. Okay, it's not gonna work this time, but it will work. Okay, so Hunter, could you create a group and invite me?
Creating a group now, Chief. Done. Invite you, you said?
Yep. Just Tom is my nice. Okay, so I've been added to the group. I'm gonna quit now. Can you run the command / group remove and then do Tom?
Yep. Are you...
Yeah. Nice. Okay, so I see my ID in there, so we're gonna do remove member. So that time it didn't work. Do we get an error? Okay, so it didn't persist my alias, but I mean, if I'm not in a group, I guess how would it know that that was my alias? I guess I could make a list of the character IDs and the associated aliases to them, so it persists for the server. I just don't know if that's that important, though. Like, if you disconnect and you've been removed from the group, you log back and you have an alias, like, you'd have to open up the app anyway, and it would just be right there that it's missing, so I think that's probably
yeah, it
okay.
seems like a quality of life thing for down the road.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm kind of trying to avoid, like, saving any of this to the database if I don't have to. So it's kind of part of that. Okay, we're going to do a commit. Sure. Cool. So now if we go to GitHub. Awesome. Okay. Well, chat. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Fuck yeah, boys. Fuck yeah. Okay, well, it seems like groups are really coming along. Group set alias. I still don't like that. I guess I'll have to put a little comment in here to add. Maybe we'll see that right now, right quick. Set alias. So we'll do. Okay, I think that should do it. Sweet. So ensure I'm on. Group set alias. Okay, we're gonna return. Yeah, it's probably okay for now. We'll do a to do here. To do. Check if player already has an alias. If so, yeah, I feel like my brain's kind of turned to mush at this point. But I gotta say, we made some great progress tonight, guys. I mean, shit went crazy mode, so appreciate everybody being here. I think this is a good spot to call it before I totally die. So yeah, very epic as always. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate everyone that's been here. I have one thing to do before I go. I have one thing. I can't see it 'cause it's stream mode on. I have one thing. Um, this is the Discord link to the MetaFirst roleplay Discord. So if you guys roleplay, we're gonna be launching at some point, and then you guys can do that. Tell your friends, tell your people. Meta second, fuck no, fuck no, hell no, fuck no. Meta first, big time. Meta first OT. Funny. But yeah, I mean, we're always making steady progress. I'll be doing these dev streams a little more often now that my computer's kind of like set up and like I kind of have OBS and shit set up. I hate you so much. Nah. Trust me. If I hated you, I wouldn't entertain all your silly little antics. So don't even sweat it, okay? But yeah, I mean, great dev stream. Appreciate you guys all being here. We did it big today. I'd say this is like a great chunk. Like realistically, I think functionality wise, I'm gonna have to kind of go to the drawing board, like Excalibur drawing board, literally, and you know, hammer some of these ideas out a little bit more, just to make sure I don't miss anything. The group system is probably one of the, I'm not gonna say the most complex thing we're gonna have to work on, but it is like one of the most complex things. Like I think in the amount of time I spent on this, I probably could have coded like the whole taxi job or garbage job or something tonight. So, you know, I just want to make sure this works good, because the last thing I want is like, you know, you guys to be doing stuff in groups and then have your shit scuff out. So kind of want to try to make the system like unscuffable. So like no matter what the fuck you do, like it's not possible to fuck the system up. And that way it's just nice and rock solid. So that way, like no matter what kind of silliness happens on your FiveM client, you can still continue to enjoy the game. And you know, we've all been there, right? Where you're in the middle of a bank, your shit DCs, and then okay, well, I guess I can't participate for the rest of it. So yeah, gonna make sure this thing gets as much love as it needs and as long as it needs to be good. And then yeah, on to the next thing. But appreciate you guys all being here. Thanks for coming out. And that's been the stream. Later, guys.